My dudes, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be installing the Nucular controller on the Talaria Sting. I'm going to be just reviewing it for you guys. This is it right here. Come take a look. Look how beautiful it came. It's in blue. I love the color blue. And yeah, we're going to be seeing this on the stock Talaria Sting R battery. We're going to be seeing how much more power, top speed, and acceleration we get out of this controller with the stock battery. I'm pretty excited for this, my dudes. Stick around. I'm gonna show you just a quick clip of me installing it, and then we're gonna go ride and review it. All right, so I'm gonna unbox this for you guys really quick and just show you guys what is inside the box. That way you guys know. So here we have the actual controller inside of this like plate. It looks so cool, and then there's where all your phase wires connect up and your positive and negative. Then we have a couple connector cables here, lots of connection cables here. We got some mounting hardware and some more mounting hardware. And then what I just really wanted to show you guys was the actual screen here. This is the display. Really, really cool display. It has 4 buttons here. And yeah, so let's get this thing installed and then let's review it and see how it performs. All right, guys, here's a little update of where I'm at. I actually got the controller all the way out. So there you go. There's the controller out of it. It was so dirty. So there's the controller out, and yeah, we're gonna get this new controller in. Check out this new bike stand I got too, and yeah, I'm doing this in my living room because it's still winter, and it's kind of cold, right, Lexi? Kind of chilly outside. All right, let's get to this, and let's go test ride this thing. My dudes, today we're back on the Talaria Sting, and today we're gonna be doing a little review on the Nucular controller. Oh, here it is here, you can see. Nucular controllers on the bike with the display, and yeah, power mode 3. Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk about this controller. We're gonna talk about some features, what comes in the box, blah blah blah, later on. But first, the first thing about it, how it works. There's 3 different power modes you can set inside of the display. This display is really, really cool, and there's tons of options you can mess around with. But to start, you have 3 power modes, and they're totally adjustable. And this is just out of the box when you first install it. So here's your power mode 1. We're just gonna talk about this. Here's your power mode 1, full throttle, about 30 kilometers an hour right now. Right? Here's power mode 2, should go about, I think, 50 kilometers an hour. Yep, yeah, around 50 kilometers an hour. And then power mode 3 will go roughly about 80 kilometers an hour, but I didn't get it up to 80 there because we're coming up to the end of the road. But yeah, so to start off, there is 3 power modes, which is pretty cool. I like how they set that, and they are fully adjustable power modes as well, just to let you guys know. Here is the old skate park I grew up skateboarding on. Oh, the memories. Why does it say penis? Man, I wonder if I could air out. I don't know. I'd be a little too nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so there's 3 power modes, which is pretty cool. Here, let's just pop out. Oh, I kind of pussied that, I'm not gonna lie. Dudes, I honestly haven't jumped this thing in a long time. I probably could actually, but I pussied out on that. So 3 power modes to start with. Power mode 3 is obviously your strongest power. It can go up to 80 kilometers an hour, and then when you hold the throttle open for over 10 seconds, it will actually shut off. So that kind of that kind of sucks. So, but it's actually to protect the bike, so you're not overheating the stock battery. When you go 72 volt, the Talaria boys said, when you do go 72 volt, you actually will be able to go up to like 100 kilometers an hour, but right now with that you can't. So just to let you guys know, if you are buying this with the stock battery, yeah, you're only going to be able basically to go 80 kilometers an hour, which does kind of suck. If you are daily commuting, it does get a little bit annoying. Like I honestly daily commute this bike a lot, and when you're full throttle on an open road and a car's behind you, then it's a little bit awkward, right? So that's one thing that does suck, so keep that in mind. Versus the stock Talaria Sting controller, you can pin it wide open, tuck your body, and you don't got to worry about the battery cutout, right? Which is nice. I like that. I personally like that, but I pussied out. Man, I'm scared to hit jumps. It's been a while. honestly, since my MX3. I haven't hit a jump on this MX4 yet. It's just scary. Soon though, soon. It's really cold out too, so, you know, don't rip on me too hard here. Other than that, the 3 power modes, it comes with this awesome display. It's got the awesome controller, and like, look how integrated and perfect. Whoa, don't roll away on me. I don't know if you can see it perfect in the camera right now. I'm trying. It looks beautiful. Like, it goes so well. Look how sleek it goes with the horn, with the bash plate at the bottom. It looks absolutely, oh shit, it looks absolutely amazing compared to that dirty foam in the river. That looks absolutely fucking disgusting. But yeah, so that is one nice thing about it. They made it really sleek. It's not like the BAC 8000 or the EBMX X9000 and like, oh, and kind of, holy shit, and kind of like, you know, stands out a little too much for my liking. And like, honestly, if you're wondering about wheelies, yeah, you can pop the wheel up, no problem. I'm not a wheelie master yet. Don't ask me to pop any wheelies or go crazy or anything, but you know, oh, this is a cool little trail here. Oh, a little slippery in the back. But yeah, so you get about 30% more power, I believe, is what they're saying. Roughly 30% more power, which is a pretty good ratio for, you know, $1,000 controller. That's a graveyard I'm going through there. The price of the controller is pretty good. In Canada, I bought mine for $1,000. Like, personally, I think that's really good. The EBMX X9000 was $1,800. Now, I was gonna get the X9000. That's what I wanted, but I seen this, and I'm on a bit of a budget. You know, we can only make so much money in this world, and I thought this would be a better choice for me personally versus getting the more expensive X9000, getting this Nucular one, and just kind of seeing how it goes. And personally, I love it. So this is going to be like a 2-week review roughly, just to let you guys know. So I've been riding this for about 2 weeks. See, the problem is I haven't been doing a lot of, let's call it joy riding, free riding. I've been doing more of a lot of daily commuting, and that's what I just want to tell you guys so you understand that. It's more daily commutes I'm doing with this controller so far, and so far I really like it. And like I said, I only go down a 60km/h road to work, so it's been good. And it is very chilly out right now, so as the weather, you know, warms up, spring comes, we'll do more talk about this controller and when I get 72 volt and stuff. But personally, out of the box, I'd say it's the best bang for your buck. And if you're in the United States, I think it actually costs, I think it's like a lot lower. I think it's like 800 or like 700, which is really, really good. Now, I'm gonna do a quick poll. I'm gonna try and find a road that's appropriate for it, not down a survey. I know there's a lot of Karens sometimes in the comment sections. All right, here we go. And I'll show you what it does. So here we go, wide open throttle. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're in power mode 3. Ready, 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 ready. Come on, do it. There you go. So you hit the throttle, it doesn't do anything, as you can see, and then it'll do its little reset, and then here you go. Now, that's just its way of, you know, not destroying your battery or your motor, either or, and keeping stuff protected. I think it's kind of a cool feature in a way to help you not overheat stuff. But in the same way, I cannot wait to go 72 volt when I can hold that wide open and just go up to like 100 km/h. That'll be a lot more enjoyable. So that's one thing. If you are daily commuting, be prepared to be more feathery on the throttle when getting up to top speeds. Now, one thing I do love about this is the display. I'm not going to go over it because Talaria boys go over it in a video if you want to go check out their video. The display is awesome. There's so many little things and features and things you can adjust, and like you can do everything. And one thing about this controller, it's super easy to set up and install on your bike, and that's one thing I love about it the most. Was it literally took me maybe an hour and a half to set it up in the living room, and that right there makes it, you know, perfect in my opinion. And the tunability, like going through the screen, is awesome. The only problem I've had, we'll stop here for a minute. The only problem I've had is with the actual display here, there was an extension piece. So it's like a GoPro mount. This has a GoPro mount on it, and then it goes into the stem, and it has like a GoPro mount there. And there was like an extension piece between the let's say the stem and the display, and I tightened it and it cracked, and I didn't over tighten it, which is why I'm kind of confused. It didn't crack instantly. Like, it wasn't like I was tightening and it cracked. It cracked over time, which is weird. Like, I never dropped the bike. It is cold, like it's negative weathers out here. So now I have it directly mounted to the stem without the extension, and it won't like perfectly go because the piece broke on the stem. So that's like a kind of a flaw. I talked to them about it, and they said they're gonna try to get back to me and try to send me one out. So I'm hoping that kind of comes and stuff. But I personally do think that is kind of like, this display is sick. I love the display, so much cooler than the Ag Rider display. I hate looking to the left. I look like looking straight down. But that is like one of like the things I hate about this display, is that it mounts like that. I wish it mounted to like your bars somehow. I don't know, just somehow to get it perfectly centered right in the middle, or if they made like a mount lower down that like swung up around. I don't know, they could have figured out something. But it works great. The controller's awesome. It gives you a good amount of power. I can't complain. I love it. We're basically waiting on a 72 volt battery. I'm just trying to eye up the prices and see which one I want to go with. I'm still not 100% sure yet. I'm aiming for EBMX, the 72 volt 57 amp hour battery. So hopefully in the next month we'll have that, and we'll be riding around with that in it, and then we can tune it and like get some big power numbers out of this thing and just make this bike go fast. Like, already single track going through the trails, this bike's awesome. Open road is where they flaw, like where they kind of suck, right? When you're going full open road, traveling like from town to town like me, I live out in the country, it does kind of suck. And yeah, that's where these bikes, they draw so much power, right? But other than that, dudes, it's an awesome controller. And honestly, 10 out of 10. Once they send me that extension piece to fix the display, I'll be super happy. But yeah, dudes, other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you get yourself a controller soon, and peace out.